from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Trying to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The RPO fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Rose. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10. Trying to strike from the 15. Takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Get set, get set.
They just keep firing. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd and goal for this offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Black 24. Black 24. Double right.
They're working that left side. And he's in for the touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, the DBs will back off a bit. Will give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it right.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Clark. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Such a great job by the defense winning up early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick completion to the right. Quick spin on the run. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down.
Via the screen.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line.
42 Spider.
To the air, it's Simon. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Price. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. At the 45 on its way. Turns on the Jets. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll try to tack on one early. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They are up by 7 over Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. He lets it fly. Finds a spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion, there
he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Defense not showing press coverage. Dropping back, it's Simon. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
The 18-yard line. First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Trying to run it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Massey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to throw, it's Rose. Makes the catch, it's Price. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up the chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Price. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Get set, get set. Ready, go.
Looking for a man. It's Rose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
6-9-1, gas bar. Razor, razor, alert, alert.
On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, ready?
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Griffin, Griffin. Check, check. Yankee blue, Yankee blue.
They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0, we get them right. Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
With the catch, it's Bermudez. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Pickup of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Simon. He's got his man across the road. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
18.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chase.
On the play. Brings up second and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he'll take it in and house it. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Lasso! Lasso!
Pulled and fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He might want another play.
Double right!
Looking to throw, it's Rose. Caught behind the line, it's Price. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total under and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Chase. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Chase. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Finds his man. It's Irvin. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
And you see the such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB himself. Score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. UAB is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Kennesaw State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
On the option. Now the pitch. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick release by the QB. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down to the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a
first down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball. And then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. Well, you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up the sack.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that proven catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Rose. Grab behind the line, it's good.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The option look. He'll pitch it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline.
There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
Razor. Moves.
Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a man miss. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. The sack. The heat was too much. There are penalty markers down, but I think it's against the offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Ready?
Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. On target. Powers through the defender. He's knocked out of bounds. He gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Temple lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Bring in the heat. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it, let the rush go to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Pulls it in. It's free. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. It's complete to the left. Across the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Black 24. Black 24. Under.
Some early along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
The sure hand, it's good. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone, right at the 20.
20-yard line. Third down coming up.
Cut it, cut it. Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll run the option. The pitch. Turning it up. Got enough space. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 6 over Alabama. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. These corners going to give them some space. Snags it quickly on the left. Good pickup on that play to bring up 2nd and 4.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fight. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Flex, flex, flex. Lion. Go.
Using his legs. It's good.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
691. Get Terrier. Terrier. Longer. Longer. Razor. Razor.
To the air. It's Jordan. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good game. 3rd and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They get to the line quickly.
Go. Check, check.
Goes to the option. Good toss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Easy.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, up, getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The 18 unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo, something.
Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Temple lines up quickly.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And the defense, got him at the 27. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Catch in the middle. It's Chase. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's on.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down, but with everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game.
On the set.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Okay,
Temple will line up with a first and goal.
Lasso.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top.
step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get a stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands. Great job recovering that ball.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making checks.
Timber. Lasso. Lasso. Go. Go.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Using the quick game. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Kill.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing